They say our retirement is supposed to be filled with relaxation and fun. It's true when you visit one senior place in your community. Jarman Center Senior Living. Dr. Sally Foote is here with all the information we need. Welcome back.
Hi, it's great to be here. Thank you.
The last time I think we've seen you is when we were talking veterinary services. And so you kind of put that on pause and given that up for a little while.
Well, in a sense, I did sell my general practice Oka Veterinary Clinic in Tuscola in 2018 to Dr. Kyla Coons, a wonderful veterinarian. And because I was growing in my animal behavior expertise, went more into educational speaking and writing and traveling. Now then, we had 2020 happen, right?
Yeah.
And that, of course, grounded many of us, myself included, from traveling, going to conferences and speaking and such. And because my husband and I, Tom Wold, we own Jarman Center, and we have for, the past 30 years, we couldn't be doing touring, we couldn't do a lot of marketing, other retirement apartments. And in retirement living, there's people who move in and then they need to move out. So over the course of the year, I became a little bit more involved, in looking at marketing the property, how to let people know, and figuring out ways to have safe family visits at Jarman, which we have been doing since June, and to date we've not had any cases of COVID.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk a little bit about Jarman, because you said it was like a retirement living, but it's kind of taken on several different roles now.
Right. So it's a big building. It used to be the former Douglas County Hospital building, and so while on the second and third floors is where we have the apartments. So we took what was the the hospital, basic hospital room, that's our studio apartment, and then for these one bedrooms, it's like kind of co-joining a couple rooms. Then on the first floor, we have professional offices. We have space where I have my Bella Behavior Learning Center, where I held workshops to educate veterinarians, and I've been live streaming from there,
Yeah.
That's how we had to do it in 2020. Now I'm going to be starting to do some hybrid, some on-site. And I realized, what? We've got a lot of space in this building that's not rented and not being used. And it can be used by others, so let's get the word out and look really collaboratively about this. So we have small individual office spaces that people can, rent on a month-to-month basis or even a day basis as they need to get out of their home from all this home working. Sunday dinner to go, using our food service from the senior living, because that's then people eat the food because we make it all from scratch. And then lastly, with our available, studio apartments and one-bedroom apartments, having those be like a bed and breakfast place to stay for any adult in the community, with maybe a little more focus for those who like or want the peace and quiet, of the setting. And lastly, the security, that there is somebody on the property all the time, and especially if you have like an elderly parent and you're the adult child, now here's a place where they have, call button system, somebody on the property, it's secure, and it's gives that adult child the opportunity to be able to maybe go out of town with the peace of mind that, hey, my mom and dad can stay at a place that's kind of meant for them.
That's one example of the type of people who would benefit from the different spaces. Who else are you kind of gearing towards?
Really, professionals, especially professionals that want to do like workshops or collaborative small meetings, small meetings, and then maybe have like a retreat center, so you could have people do a CE event, like small 20 people, and then they could also stay on the property, in the rooms, and then other individual professionals that might need or want, an office space.
Yeah.
The building is Wi-Fi networked. It's in a nice location in town, like in a neighborhood, and especially where there may be kind of some benefit between each other. We have Elliott Counseling is there with their psychology counseling services, and a couple other massage therapists and some others are looking to come into coming into the property. So kind of some of that.
Yeah, well, it's a great community to have a great residence here. Comfortable small-town living. I love it. Okay, let's kind of remind everybody where you're located in Tuscola.
So 704 North Main's the address, but if you know Tuscola, go all the way to the end of Main Street where Irvin Park is. That big three-story brick building.
There it is.
That's our building. And so most people know it from, the big old hospital building that's next to the park.
Well, just another great option that we have here in Central Illinois for either senior living or maybe a little respite stay, or maybe a new business launching. There you go. You've got a great space there in Tuscola. It's the Jarman Center, and we will connect you with everything happening there at our website, CILiving.tv.